can, let's hold hands in some way to somebody, or at least touch shoulders to people around the room.
Here. Can you touch her shoulder and I'll touch her hand?
You can put it down, Andy.
I want to say, first off, how grateful I am for everyone here. I know a lot of people have already put in incredible amounts of energy and time and money and of themselves. People have opened up themselves, been vulnerable in ways that I know took a lot of courage, and in doing so really lifted this entire group up to something that before we even got here, this was one of my favorite, best burns ever. And not to mention it again, but this is my 13th, okay? So, thank you for making this incredibly special. I think the reason, as we were driving home from Burning Man last year, one thing that we had as part of Backcountry was this pink lounge, which was basically some pink fabric draped on top of a tarp, you know. And we said, what if, I mean, but the things that happened underneath there just was a place to look out on the Playa, look at the city that we were made and a part of and was of us. Kind of, as I said that, kind of how I see myself in relationship to the divine. You know, we are of it, and we are also, anyway. And the conversations that happen there and the connections that happen there, that even amidst all of this grandiose, incredible stuff, it's those connections, it's that magic that really transforms people. And more so than that even, it's like, sometimes people sit down on those couches a little bewildered, a little blown away, and sometimes even sad that they can't live like this all the time. And I think that if you've seen the way we've been interacting with each other before we even got here, it doesn't have to be just when you're here. And so the intention, the goal of this camp, and I say camp, not Burning Man camp, I say it as camp because there's a lot of people who are part of our camp that aren't here right now. And I hope, regardless of where you camp in the future, that you feel like you're part of this family forever. But our intention is to not only elevate ourselves and one another, but also help everyone that we encounter become more aware and in tune of this part of them, this part of their heart that is just maybe a little bitty teeny voice. But by strengthening it, by reminding each other what we're possible of, by reminding us how much we love one another, how much we're connected, that it amplifies and it amplifies and it amplifies. And so that everybody that goes through this camp, hopefully they leave feeling they're more powerful, they're more connected, they're more inspired by the potential of their brothers and sisters. So if we can just spend a few seconds just thinking about ourselves, our group, our family here, and the world as all one big family, one big connected unit, one big beating pink heart. Thank you all for being a part of this magic. Thank you.
Yay!